Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. So today's video will be a geography quiz. There are a total of 30 points that you can get from this quiz. 15 of those points are from the questions on the notebook, and the remaining 15 you can get from answering the flags correctly. So I'll be showing you a flag, describing it to you, and then if you get the answer correctly, you get a point for each flag. I do think this is the most challenging geography quiz I've done so far. In case you do like these types of quizzes, I'm going to leave a link somewhere here to a playlist with all of the quizzes I've done so far, so you can check them out after this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. But remember to comment down below how many points you got, as well as what were your answers to all of the questions. Okay, so let's start. Question number 1 asks, which continent is the only not to have a desert? And for this question, we are considering a desert a region receiving less than 250 millimeters of rain. So only one of these 4 options does not have a desert. Which one do you think it is? What continent? Do you think it's A, Europe, B, Asia, C, South America, or D, Africa? The only continent not to have a desert, not to have any region where it rains less than 250 millimeters of rain per year. Which do you think is the correct answer? Europe, Asia, South America, or Africa? A, B, C, or D? Okay, let's check the answer. So the answer is A, Europe. Europe is the only continent out of these not to have any desert. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. What is the capital city of Lebanon? So there are no options for this one. You just have to tell me what is the capital city of Lebanon. And by the way, you'll get 1 point per each correct answer. So Lebanon. What do you think is the capital city of Lebanon? I'll give you some time to think. Of Lebanon. The capital city. Okay, should we check? So the capital city of Lebanon is Beirut. Beirut is the capital city of the country Lebanon. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next questions. So question number 3 asks, which African country is completely surrounded by South Africa? So we have 4 options. Which African country is completely surrounded by South Africa? Do you think it's A, Botswana? Do you think it's B, Lesotho? C, Namibia? Or D, Mozambique? Botswana, Lesotho, Namibia, or Mozambique? One of these is completely surrounded by South Africa. Which one do you think is the correct answer? Botswana, Lesotho, Namibia, or Mozambique? A, B, C, or D? What do you think is the answer? Can I look in your answer? Okay, so let's check. The country that is completely surrounded by South Africa is B, Lesotho. Did you get it right? Okay, moving on to question number 4. What is the name of the strait that separates Europe from Africa at its narrowest point? And this strait is between Spain and Morocco. We also have a hint. So this strait has the same name of a British overseas territory. So, what do you think is the name of the strait that separates Europe from Africa at its nearest point? And the answer starts with strait. Something something. What do you think is the correct answer? So you have Spain, Morocco, and a strait in the middle that separates Europe from Africa. What's the name of that strait? Okay, let's check. So the name of the strait is Strait of Gibraltar. Okay, good. Moving on to question number 5. Which of these countries does not border Brazil? So we have 4 options. Only one of these countries does not border Brazil. Is it A, Peru, B, Colombia, C, Ecuador, or D, Uruguay? Which one of these doesn't border Brazil? Only one. Only one of these countries does not border Brazil. Is it A, Peru, B, Colombia, C, Ecuador, or D, Uruguay? Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, or Uruguay. The other 3 do border Brazil. Think of the map of South America. Which one of these doesn't border Brazil? I'll give you some time to think about the answer. Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, or Uruguay? Should we take a look at the answer? So the answer is Ecuador. So I'd also like to show you. So I have here with me a map of South America. As you can see, we have Brazil over here in lilac. Then we have Peru here in purple. You can see that it borders Brazil. We have Colombia in blue. It does border Brazil. We have Uruguay here in yellow. You can see that it does border Brazil. And then we have Ecuador here in orange, and it does not border Brazil. Okay, really good. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So, question number 6. And question number 6 asks, name the 3 Baltic countries. And for this question, you have to name all of the 3, and you'll get 1 point for each correct country. So this is the question. This is the question that you can get the most points. You get 1 point for each correct country that you name. And as a hint, I'm going to show you this picture right here. So these are the Baltic countries in blue, red, and yellow. And what you have to do is name them. So what's the name of the country in blue? What's the name of the country in red? What's the name of the country in yellow? I'm going to let you take a look and give you some time to think. What are these 3 countries called? These are the Baltic countries. What is your guess? Remember, you'll get 1 point per correct country. Okay, should we check? Okay, so let's check the answer. So in blue, I'll show you. In blue we have Estonia, in red we have Latvia, and in yellow we have Lithuania. How many points were you able to get from question 6? Okay, so let's move on to question number 7, which asks, which mountain range forms most of the natural border between France and Spain? So, there is a natural border between France and Spain. Most of it is covered by a mountain range. Which one do you think is the answer? So we have 4 options. Is it A, the Alps, B, the Pyrenees, C, the Apennines, or D, the Carpathians? Which one of these mountain ranges do you think forms a border between France and Spain? Is it A, B, C, or D? Which one of these do you think forms a natural border between France and Spain? I'll give you some time to think. A, B, C, or D? Okay, let's check the answer. So, are you ready? So the answer is B, the Pyrenees. The Pyrenees form a natural border between France and Spain. Okay, let's go to question number 8. And this question asks, what is the largest country in Africa by land area? So, just by land area. So we have 4 options. Is it A, South Africa? Is it B, Sudan? Is it C, Angola? Or is it D, Algeria? Which one of these 4 countries is the largest African country by area? And then I'll also let you know how many kilometers squared this country has. But first you have to tell me, out of these 4 options, which one do you think is the largest African country? South Africa, Sudan, Angola, or Algeria? A, B, C, or D? Is it Algeria, Angola, Sudan, or South Africa? Okay, will you lock in your answer? So let's check. The largest African country by land area is answer D, Algeria. And Algeria has 2,381,741 square kilometers. So it's a really big country. Did you get this one right? Alright, so let's move on to question number 8, which asks, which European country is the only one to border both the Mediterranean Sea and the North Sea? So again, we have 4 options here. Country that borders both the Mediterranean Sea and the North Sea. Is it A, Belgium, B, France, C, Spain, or D, Italy? Which one of these 4 options do you think is the country that borders both the Mediterranean Sea and the North Sea? A, Belgium, B, France, C, Spain, or D, Italy? I'm going to give you some time to think about the answer. A, B, C, or D? Both Mediterranean and the North Sea. Okay, are you locking in your answer? Let's check what is the actual answer. The country that borders both the Mediterranean and the North Sea. So the answer is B, France. France is the only country to border both the Mediterranean and the North Sea. Perfect. Let's move on to the next set of questions. So for question number 10, we have, which country has the most volcanoes in the world? So we have 4 options again. Is it A, Japan, B, Iceland, C, Indonesia, or D, Italy? The most volcanoes in the world. It's one of these options. Is it Japan, Iceland, Indonesia, or Italy that has the most volcanoes? Which one do you think is the correct answer for this question? I'll give you some time to look at the question and at the answers or the options. Japan, Iceland, Indonesia, or Italy? What do you think is the correct answer for this question? A, B, C, or D? Okay, let's take a look at the answer, and the answer is C, Indonesia. Indonesia is the country with the most volcanoes in the world. Okay, let's go to question 11, which asks, which capital city is farthest north? So, is it A, Helsinki, which is the capital city of Finland? Is it B, Reykjavik, which is the capital city of Iceland? Is it C, Oslo, which is the capital city of Norway? Or is it D, Stockholm, which is the capital city of Sweden? Which one of these is more up north? Helsinki, Reykjavik, Oslo, or Stockholm? I will let you look at the options and at the question and give you some time to decide. A, B, C, or D? Helsinki, Finland, Reykjavik, Iceland, Oslo, Norway, or Stockholm, Sweden? Helsinki, Reykjavik, Oslo, or Stockholm? Okay, do you have your guess? Let's check in the answers. So this capital city that is farthest north is Reykjavik in Iceland. Did you get it right? Okay, let's move on to question 12, which asks, which country is the only one in the world to lie in all 4 hemispheres? To officially lie in all 4 hemispheres. So the northern, the southern, eastern, and the western. Country that lies in all of the 4 hemispheres. So we have some options. Is it A, Indonesia, B, Brazil, C, Ecuador, or D, Kiribati? Indonesia, Brazil, Ecuador, or Kiribati? Only one of these countries lies officially in all of the four hemispheres: northern, northern, southern, eastern, and western. Which is it? Indonesia, Brazil, Ecuador, or Kiribati? I'll also give you some time to look at the answers and pick which one you think is the correct one. A, B, C, or D? Indonesia, Brazil, Ecuador, or Kiribati? Okay, do you have your answer? Can I check? Alright, so the correct answer is D, Kiribati. Kiribati is the only country to officially lie in all of the four hemispheres. Okay, so these were all of the questions. From these questions you were able to get a total of 15 points. Now let's move on to the flags, where you'll also be able to get 15 more points. So we're starting off easy with the first flag. So this is the first flag we have. So it has many horizontal stripes in white and red, and then it has a navy rectangle with 50 white stars. What country do you think this flag belongs to? Okay, so the answer is the United States of America, USA. Alright, let's move on to the next flag. So, for this flag we have three vertical stripes, So we have a larger stripe in the middle, which is white, and the remaining two are red. In the middle of the white stripe we have a red maple leaf. What country does this flag belong to? What is your guess? Okay, so I will reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1. So this is Canada's flag, the flag of Canada. Did you get it right? Okay, let's move on to the next flag. So this flag has a red background, and then it has a white cross. What country does this flag belong to? Red background and a white cross. What is your guess? Can I lock in your answer? So the answer is Denmark. This is the flag of Denmark. Alright, let's move on to the next flag. So for this flag we have a white background. We have a circle in the middle, and the circle is half red, half blue, and then there are some symbols surrounding the circle. I do believe this is Hangul, but I'm not 100% sure. It could just be some symbols, so I apologize for that. What country do you think this flag belongs to? I'm giving you some time to think. And on the countdown, I'll reveal the answer. So, what country does this flag belong to? 3, 2, 1, and this is the flag of South Korea. South Korea. Did you get it right? Okay, moving on. to the next flag. This should be like this. So this flag has 3 vertical stripes, red, yellow, and black, in this order. So what flag do you think? Or what country do you think belongs? Or this flag belongs to what country? Only 3 stripes, vertical, red, yellow, and black. What's your guess? Okay, so the answer is Belgium. This is the flag of Belgium. Did you get it right? Okay, next flag. We have a red background and we have a dark green star in the middle. So, a red background, in the middle there is a star that is dark green. This country has been mentioned in the quiz, by the way. What country is this? What is your guess? Okay, so this is the flag of Morocco. Morocco, did you get it right? Next flag. So for this next flag we have 3 vertical stripes. The middle one is white and the other 2 are red. And then in the white stripe there is some, you can see some, I don't know the name of this in English, but some symbolic drawings. Which country does this flag belong to? This country has also been mentioned in the quiz before. So, what do you think is the name of this country? What's your guess? Okay, so the answer is Peru. This is the flag of Peru. Did you get it right? Okay, next flag, we have 3 horizontal stripes. Top one is green, like a darker green. Middle one is white and has 3 red stars on it. And the bottom one is black. So what country do you think this flag belongs to? This country has not been mentioned in the quiz before. Three stripes, 3 horizontal stripes, dark green, white, and black. And on the middle stripe, the white one, there are 3 red stars. What country does this flag belong to? So the answer is Syria. This is the flag of Syria. Did you get it right? Okay, moving on to the next flag. This country has also been mentioned in the quiz. There are 2 stripes, or the flag is divided into, I guess we can say these are 2 horizontal stripes. Top one is red, bottom one is black, and in the center there are some yellow or gold symbols. 2 of them I'm not so sure how to describe, but one of them is a star. And this country has also been mentioned in the quiz. So, What country do you think this flag belongs to? Okay, so the answer is Angola. This is the flag of Angola. Nice. Next one. So we have a light blue background, and in the center there is, I believe this is yellow but could also be gold, a yellow sun and an eagle next to it, and then on this part of the flag there are some drawings as well, some yellow drawings. What country does this flag belong to? Also, you do get 1 point per each correct flag that you guess. So, what do you think is the answer? What country does this flag belong to? Okay, I'll give you a hint. This country is in Asia. Asia. Do you have a guess? Okay, so 3, 2, 1. This is the flag of Kazakhstan. Nice. Next flag. So there are a few blue and white horizontal stripes, and then there is a square, blue square with a cross, a white cross in the center. What country does this flag belong to? What's your guess? I think this one is quite easy. This country has a lot of history. What do you think is the answer? Alright, so the answer is Greece. This is the flag of Greece. Did you get it right? Okay, next one. So we have a red background, and we have 2 black eagles in the center. What country do you think this flag belongs to? It's a red background with 2 black eagles in the center. What country does this flag belong to? The answer is Albania. Nice. So the next flag has 3 horizontal stripes, white at the top, a dark blue in the middle, and then red at the bottom, and then it has a symbol as well. I don't know the name of this in English. I'm so sorry, there is a specific name, but I do not know it. So yeah. What country does this flag belong to? And the symbol also has the same colors as in the background, so white, red, and dark blue. What country does this flag belong to? What is your guess? Okay, so 3, 2, 1. The answer is Slovakia. Did you get it right? And the next flag is this one. I think I missed one flag. Oh no, okay. This is the next flag. So there are 3 vertical stripes: red, yellow, and dark blue. So yellow is at the center, then you have red first, yellow, and then dark blue. What country do you think is represented by this flag? What's your guess? This one is also quite easy, I believe. What is your guess? The answer is Romania. Nice. So moving on to the next one. We have 3 vertical stripes. First one is red, middle one blue, dark blue, and the last one is red as well. And then on the first stripe we have also some symbolism, some drawings in yellow. What do you think is the country that is represented by this flag? What's your guess? This country is also in Asia. What do you think is the answer? What is the country represented by this flag? In 3, 2, 1, the answer is Mongolia. Okay, nice. So these are all of the questions. I really hope you liked the video. Comment down below how many points you got, as well as your answers to all of the questions. And yeah, I really hope you liked it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Let's move on to question number 7, which asks, which mountain range forms a natural border between France and Spain? And we have 4 options right here. Which mountain range forms a natural border between France and Spain? So, is it A, the Alps? Is it B, the Pyrenees? Is it C, the Apennines?